to the audio show.
So for those who think that they weren't, going to put up the madness, I guess they have let us know that the madness is here to stay. Like I said, I've drawn my line in the sand as far as what I think. But of course, give me what y'all continue to think about this.
It really is a nice day.
It is. I've been waiting for a time like this, just to be outside, knowing that Kai be running around for the first time in this weather.
This reminds me of when my mom used to take me and my sister. We used to go to the park and stuff and just run around, play, good weather.
So in other words, the reminiscing. And Shayla is saying that she hasn't, she was waiting on this day. There are many sunny days that you could have taken Kai out, but you didn't take him out. So what are we talking about here? Is it that the sunny days with Anthony or the sunny days without Anthony? Which one? Be extremely specific as to what you're talking about, because I don't know at this point.
And it was real cool, but I always used to wish that my father was there too. It's just that image of father and mother and kids.
Which means that I was correct that Anthony has an image in his mind that he wants to portray, but is not sure if he should portray that particular image. So again, I think I was correct in saying this because I did say this, but of course, you have, people who decide their mind. I'm going to challenge O'Neill's point of views. It's all right. No worries.
It was cool. A cool little image. I never really got that.
Yeah, I definitely get it. It's nice when you can just be with your family, slow down in life a little bit, not worry so much about things that don't matter.
Yeah.
I feel like outdoors always keeps me grounded.
You ever wonder what could have been?
These are the questions that come up when you have these things. See, O'Neill is not far-fetched, And by the way, they are playing this very, very real. Yes, these are the questions that come up when you start to try to play house. When you decide, man, you're going to try to see if you can play a house with the baby mother and you're trying to play dolly house, whatever it is, these are the questions that come up because, yes, it is taking you to a particular place. It is giving you a particular image in your mind. It is trying to reinstigate whatever triggers you had or whatever signals or signs or things that goes into the brain. That's what you start to think of. Some of those that make it seem as though it is just an innocent, O'Neill, you're such a mean guy and you can't just understand that it's just an innocent moment nonsense.
What do you mean?
If you and I, like, how life would have been if, we really would have tried to make it work between us.
I feel like I used to think about that when you were selling me dreams that we would really be together. But, after that day on your porch where you reiterated that Amber was your wife.
And this doesn't matter, by the way, because let's just say Shayla finds out that Iman has the Alicia and he has the little white girl there basically with the mayonnaise on his elbow. What do you think is going to happen then? Let me ask you all that. I'm just, listen, again, O'Neill is very practical. O'Neill is pragmatic in his thinking. O'Neill does not mistaken things as far as he's concerned. Things are the way they are, and I don't try to get over myself about things. I be very honest. I'm a very honest thinker. That's what it is. Not a dishonest one.
Kind of blocks out everything. But beforehand, I really did believe that we could have something for real. Something really beautiful. But, life doesn't always work out that way.
Yeah. Doesn't work out that way, but I guess it works out the way it's supposed to be, right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
I hope y'all are reading the moments that's happening between both of them. the more people go down memory lane and the more that they reminisce and the more that they get into this, is the tighter of a bond that you start to have form in between them. Especially the mere fact that they have a child, them share a child. That means it's more of these moments colliding. I gave y'all the perfect analogy this morning and I said to you, if you are a recovering addict, going into spaces where the drug is or where the alcohol is not going to help you. It's not. In fact, if you listen to addicts or people who have, I want to call addicts, people who have actually used before, one of the things they mention is the little things that happen. Maybe the era that they used to walk in, because every time they walk there, it reminds them, it brings them back of being there. Every time they might be around this friend, the friend reminds them of being there. It reminds them of the good times them had, the highs them used to have. Or they might go into a different crowd and it shows them something else. That's exactly what that does, because the brain works on images. If you really want us to get very technical, right, and mental, then it works on images. So the more this image gets imprinted in Shayla's mind and in Anthony's mind of them being a family, what do you think that does at home? It starts to erode the marriage that's at home. And that was the point that I was trying to raise. What does this do inside of Kai's mind? In Kai's mind, Amber would eventually become the bad person. Amber will become the villain, because as far as Kai is concerned, the only thing stopping him, his mother and his father, from being together is Amber. The woman who think of whatever else it is, would become eventually the villain, because that's the only thing stopping the both of them from being together. That's the thing that the kid can't understand. And that's why I don't play these games, because I understand where they can go. As well as because I've seen them in action myself. So I know how them work. I understand how them work. I don't try to sugarcoat anything at all. But y'all can keep sugarcoating it and tell me, oh, well, it's just nothing. The point of the matter is this. Certain situations you have to stay out of if you're looking to keep your marriage in check and together. That's what me know. But if y'all want to give me something different from where y'all are going to, hey, be my guest. All I can say is that you're just strong. You're different. As Kendrick Lamar says, they're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to y'all soon. They're not like us. They're not like us.